Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fundamental part of English grammar that often trips people up, even native speakers. We're talking about nouns and pronouns. Let's get this right, once and for all. First things first, what is a noun? It's simple. A noun is just a name. It can be the name of a person, like our friend Kiamaka here. It can be the name of a place, like Lagos or London. Or it can be the name of a thing, like a book, a phone, or a car. So, person, place, or thing, got it, great. Now, what about pronouns? Think of pronouns as the stand-ins or substitutes for nouns. We use them to avoid repeating the same noun over and over again, which can make our sentences sound clunky and repetitive. For example, instead of saying, Kiamaka is reading, Kiamaka has a book, which sounds a bit robotic, we can make it flow much better. We say, Kiamaka is reading. She has a book. See what we did there? The word she steps in to replace Kiamaka. She is our pronoun. It makes the sentence smoother and more natural. Similarly, if we're talking about our friend Chinedu, we would use the pronoun he. So, Chinedu is a student becomes he is a student. If we're talking about a book, we might say, it is on the table. He, she, and it are all singular pronouns. Now, here is a crucial rule you must always remember: pronouns must always agree with the nouns they are replacing. This is called pronoun antecedent agreement. The noun being replaced is the antecedent. If the noun is singular, the pronoun must be singular. If the noun is plural, the pronoun must be plural. Let's look at an example. A student must do his or her work. Here, a student is singular, we're talking about one person. So, we have to use the singular pronouns his or her. A common mistake is to say, a student must do their work. While this is becoming more common in informal speech and formal and standard English, there is a plural pronoun. So, you should use there when you're talking about multiple people, as in the students must do their work. See the difference? A student a singular his or her. Students a plural there. This brings us to some common errors we often see, especially here in Nigeria. One is using he when referring to a female. Remember, for a singular female noun like Kiamaka or the girl, the correct pronoun is she. Another mix-up is between his and her. His is used for males, and her is used for females. Chinedu finished his food, and Kiamaka finished her food. Keeping this straight is key to clear communication. Let's also talk about indefinite pronouns like everybody, each, someone, and anyone. These words might seem plural because they refer to a group, but in grammar, they are actually treated as singular. This is a tricky one. So, you should say, everybody must bring his or her ticket, not everybody must bring their tickets. The same goes for each. Each pupil must bring his or her own pen. Again, each pupil is singular, so we use his or her. Alright, theory is great, but practice is what makes perfect. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Let's go through a few questions together. I'll read the question, give you a few seconds to think, and then we'll discuss the answer. First question, choose the correct pronoun to complete this sentence. Blank is a brilliant student. Your options are A, she, B, we, C, they, D, I. Think about it. The sentence says, is a brilliant student. The verb is singular, so we need a singular pronoun. We and they are plural. I would be I am a brilliant student. So, the best fit here is she. She is a brilliant student. The answer is A. Fantastic job if you got that right. Ready for the next one? Let's correct a sentence. The sentence is each pupil must bring their own pen. What's the correct version? Is it each pupil must bring our own pen, B each pupil must bring his or her own pen, C each pupil must bring them own pen, or D each pupil must bring its own pen? Remember what we just talked about, the word each is singular. Each pupil refers to one pupil at a time, therefore, we need a singular pronoun. There is plural. So the original sentence is incorrect. Option B. Each pupil must bring his or her own pen, uses the correct singular possessive pronouns. The answer is B. Let's try another one. This time, you need to identify the noun in this sentence. The teacher praised Adiola for her hard work. The options are A. Teacher, B. Praised, C. For, D. Her. Let's break it down. What are the words? Praised is a verb, it's an action. For is a preposition. Her is a pronoun, replacing Adiola. That leaves us with teacher. A teacher is a person, right? And Adiola is also a person. So both teacher and Adiola are nouns in this sentence. Looking at our options, teacher is listed as A. So, the correct answer is A. Well done. One last question to make sure you've mastered this. Which of these sentences has a pronoun error? A. He and I are friends. B. The girls finished their food. C. Everybody must pay their fees. D. We love our country. Let's examine each one. A. He and I are friends. This is correct. He and I are subject pronouns. B. The girls finished their food. Girls is plural, and there is the correct plural possessive pronoun. This is correct. D. We love our country. We is a plural pronoun, and our is the correct plural possessive. This is also correct. That leaves us with C. Everybody must pay their fees. Ah! Remember our rule about indefinite pronouns. Everybody is singular in formal grammar. So, it should be everybody must pay his or her fees. The use of the plural there is the error. The correct answer is C. How did you do? If you got all of them right, congratulations, you're a pronoun pro. If you missed one or two, don't worry at all. That's why we're here to learn and improve together. The key is to practice. Pay attention to the nouns and pronouns you use when you write and speak. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. That's all the time we have for today's lesson. I hope this has cleared up any confusion you had about nouns and pronouns. Grammar is the foundation of good communication, and you've just made yours stronger. Thank you so much for watching and for your commitment to learning. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next lesson. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep learning and keep practicing.
Don't struggle alone. At PathPass Academy, we make learning easier with thousands of e-learning videos, a 24/7 AI tutor, and a virtual lab that helps you understand, not just memorize. Join now at www.pathpassacademy.com and start learning your way to success.